part 2 of how do I know what crystals or gemstones or jewelry to work with or wear. Well, if you understand what each of the jewelries or gemstones or crystals are and how they work, then you'll be able to, consciously choose something that's going to be most supportive for you. And understand that when you are wearing that jewelry, that crystal, that gemstone, right, whatever it is, that it's going to be providing you with the energy that it has, okay, that it resonates, that it contains, right? It is sharing itself with you. So in understanding that it's sharing itself with you, it's great for you to understand what each of the crystals or gemstones do. And that's why all of my jewelry comes with a little card that tells you what that particular stone helps you with, or is good at, or supports you with, right? So if you know, you can check out my website and you can say, oh, I know that I need to work with Larimar today. And then you can find Larimar jewelry if you don't already have some. You can get some and then you can wear it on purpose on the days that you need support with what Larimar helps you with. On those days, it's really super, super important for you to be intentional with wearing that Larimar and knowing, okay, I'm choosing to step into the resonance of what this Larimar is helping me with today. Therefore, I am going to have experiences that are going to offer me the opportunity to allow Larimar to help me. Okay, that means shit can come up. Things can happen where you're going to need to activate that support inside. Okay, that support that Larimar is going to activate within you. Okay, here's the other thing that people don't understand. It's not just the stone that is supporting you and getting you through a particular situation. The stone is activating and interacting with what's already inside of you. Okay, it's kind of like a switch. Okay, it's like we cover ourselves in the energy of what we want to be more abundant and what we want to surround ourselves with, but everything comes from the inside first, right? So if we're wearing the Larimar, then what is already inside of us, in our physical body, in our mental body, in our emotional body, in our spiritual bodies, in our etheric fields, all of that is going to be activated. Hydrate. And so as that stuff is being activated in our experience, we're having the opportunity to choose how we want to respond. Now, if we're activating inside of us, let's say self-love, okay, we're using, let's choose rose quartz, okay, it's great for self-love. And we're choosing to activate rose quartz. Now, it will show up for us in a couple of different ways. It can show up and activate inside us our innate ability to show ourselves really high quality self-love, okay? If we have that already activated inside ourselves. If we don't have it activated inside ourselves, then what will happen is it will show us experiences where, hey, we need to insert self-love here, okay? That could be boundaries. That could be saying no. That could be taking time out. It could be taking a nap. It can show up as taking care of your health, going to a doctor, or sitting out in nature, or doing anything that's going to offer you self-love. And so those situations can show up in positive experiences or negative experiences. And when I say negative, it would be anything that you would consider negative that's going to inspire you to make a choice for self-love, okay? If you're going through situations that are already traumatic or dramatic, or if you feel like you have blocks and restrictions, gemstones and crystals can help you make better choices. They can also anchor in and hold in that resonance of self-love even when you can't. Okay? So what that means is when we put on the rose quartz, it's going to activate self-love within us, among other things, but that's one of the big ones. And as it activates that self-love and we're going about our day and we're getting to make some choices around self-love, and we find some experiences where, oh, hey, I need to insert self-love here, then we get the opportunity to make a new choice that's going to help us align more with self-love. And then as we are thinking about, okay, what would self-love look like here? Like, what would I do? What would I insert here? You know, you can just grab a hold of those rose quartz gemstones on your necklace, or touch that rose quartz that you've got tucked into your bra or in your pocket and say, okay, what feels like self-love right now? And draw on the energy or the resonance of that rose quartz, because it will have the answer. And again, the rose quartz is full of that self-love resonance, and it's able to offer that resonance to you if you don't have it or if you don't have enough of it, right? So it's kind of like a supplement. It's like a bonus. It's like a shield in some cases. But you have to work with it consciously, because if you're not working with it consciously, what you'll find is you're having situations and you're like, why do I feel like I'm being picked on all day today? Oh my God, I wore this rose quartz, and every time I wear the rose quartz, I feel like people are shitting on me all day long. I don't understand, right? It's because you're given the opportunities to make self-love choices. And if you're not making those self-love choices, that rose quartz is still radiating self-love, right? It's still radiating and activating in you as much self-love as possible. It's just you're missing the point because you weren't paying attention. You weren't saying, oh, this is an opportunity for me to insert self-love here. Instead, you're going, oh, I'm being abused and attacked and victimized, and all of the things that we tell ourselves when we're not paying attention. So it's really super important to understand that when you are wearing crystals and gemstones, they are working. And it's up to you to intentionally work with them.